Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Chicago Bears. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And this opening kickoff doesn't reach the landing zone, hitting short of the 20, so that will move the ball out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he's going to be stuck at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He'll tuck it and take off. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run the toss here to Etienne. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Gun. Here we go.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. To the left side. It is caught by Myers. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 6 yards.
30 left.
And it's 3rd down.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Route.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. And the Bears are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Here's Williams to begin with a pass. We'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took to get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 15-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. To the right side, caught by Burden. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
That's caught left side by Odunze. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Bears first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Here's carry number 1 for Roschon Johnson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
A gain of 5 brings up second and
So,
5.
not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 5. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Johnson.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
Hey, Ron!
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Jaquan Brisker there to bring him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Second down, Lawrence.
44-yard line.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
Hey, son, 11.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. This one caught left side. That's 3. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. From the gun, a give to Etienne. Finding room to the 20. And he will get into the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. A short one taken at the 10. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
On the give, it is Manunga. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5. At the Jaguars' 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's second and 5. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
10 yards. That's good for a Bears first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the option, it's Swift. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up
It is second and 9. To throw is Williams. That's a short one caught by Loveland. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 7.
They'll look to pick this up third and a yard. To throw, it's Williams. He gets this complete to Burton. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now Williams. That's complete. It's Odunze. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up. The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Red on red. Hey, Ginger. Here we go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a strong first down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up second and short. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
Gun. Red, 23. Hey, Soko, so hot. Here we go.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
It's going to be third. They need 1. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
That's good.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
On red. 30 left.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard.
Lawrence's pass intercepted.
So they're implementing a cover 2 system, and what that means is on the back end, Mike, your 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. They got to cover from the middle of the field all the way to the sideline. So they got to have range, they got to have great instincts, and then when they get a chance to get their hands on the ball, they got to be picks.
We're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. That's going to be caught, and it works to perfection. A double pass leading to a run into the end zone for a touchdown. Santos for the extra point. The kick is good, so add one more, and it will take a first-half lead into the locker room. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
On the ground, here is Monunga. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The loss of a yard.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing is Williams. Loveland open right side. He's got it. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That pass is caught by Burton, and he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll go again with Swift, and he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. Finds an alley to the 35. And he'll take this one in. Roshan Johnson, touchdown Bears. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23 23-yard line.
Decent 24.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. That's brought in by Myers. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
11.
Jaguars, first down.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week like they have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. Jacoby Myers was the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, easy. Route. Darn. It's a touch. There we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Hey, Soko, it's a hut.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
23. Hey, Ginger. Duck.
To throw is Lawrence. Now he'll air one out. That's caught. And he is going to have the Jaguars 1st down on what will be a big play there for 4th and long.
Jaguars,
Hey.
it's a gain of 58 yards. And the Jaguars,
Lawrence.
1st down.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Throwing again, Lawrence on 2nd and 10. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Parker Washington was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Think right over. Hey, Lion. Done.
A ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag.
Fred on the red. 11, Agate. Hey, tomato. Done. Sink right. Here we go.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's going to look downfield once again. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Here's Lawrence to throw. And he will score. Game on. second straight. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision, down 8, going for 2.
Hey, kill.
Lawrence. And he'll get into the end zone and get this one a couple of points closer.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
This taken around the 11. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. They'll run with Manunga. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
On third down, it's Williams. Right side, caught by Burton. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
And the Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A run here with Johnson. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Second down, they need 3.
At the 42-yard line.
They're going to run it here with Manunga. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On the give, here's Swift. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. Second down, 8 yards to go. Another run here. Another run by Swift. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second, and they'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Second down and 3. They'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Now the Jags will use their third and final timeout, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. Third down, they need 5.
What is up?
Here's Williams. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10.
On red. Done.
Back to throw. Lawrence. That's complete to ETN. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game. And a quick 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Brenton Strange was his intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Lisa 24.
Here we go. One final play. Flush to his right. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. So this one in the win column for the Bears. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. And they're going to send their fans home quite happy. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.